Hunger is number one reason why people abandon diets. Don't! There are ways to beat hunger so you can keep your calories on track. Hi, I'm Dorothy Adamiak, former board-certified naturopathic doctor, author of 5 books, and the creator of Youth in Proportions Blueprints, so you can finally get an A in health. Today, I'm going to tell you how to beat hunger when dieting and reveal an awesome hunger curbing formula I discovered by chance. What's special about it is that it works better than any other method listed on the internet, such as eating more fiber, chewing ginger, switching to dark chocolate, or drinking appetite-suppressing teas. It even beats the most fringe methods like pinching your nose, eating from a blue plate, smelling vanilla, or brushing teeth. When hunger strikes, it lingers for about 20 minutes. If you're aware of that, you're already one step ahead of the game. Distract yourself for 20 minutes and hunger will likely disappear. Distraction works, but it's not the most effective method of beating hunger because it only works as long as you use it, which is 20 minutes. But what about hunger later in the day and the next day? I'm sticking to my hunger beating formula because it not only suppresses hunger for the moment, but also for later. The idea for this hunger beating formula came after I read exciting research on how exercise suppresses hunger. I'm not into exercise, but research sounded promising, so I tried. And it didn't work. The opposite. After exercising, instead of beating hunger, I ended up eating 2 plates. Not 1. Yet the research was firm that I could beat hunger when dieting through exercise. The only catch was, what I discovered later, that it wasn't just any exercise, but a very specific one. I'm going to give you these details right now. A study compared how low and high intensity exercise affects hunger in women. Not surprisingly, high intensity group ended up with far bigger appetite than the low intensity group. But when the numbers got analyzed, some surprises showed up. It turned out that high-intensity group compensated by eating 41 calories extra, while low-intensity group only ate 25% more food, even though both groups burned the same number of calories. So it's not the calories burned that decide on how much we eat, but how these calories are burned is far more important for hunger control. I wanted to eat fewer calories without feeling hungry, so I looked at the study details. But to replicate the study, I would have to walk on the treadmill for at least 1 hour. Who wants to exercise for an hour just to reduce appetite? But I decided to give it a try, with a modification. Not for 60 minutes, as it was in the study, but just for 10 minutes. What happened was rather remarkable. The same day, I spontaneously opted out of a snack grazing totally and ate only half of my normal yogurt portion. The following day, I skipped second breakfast without realizing it, and I also spontaneously cut down on snacking. My belly went extra flat, yet I didn't feel hungry. Oh, I like that. I was rather stunned. I was burning more calories, but I was eating less. Then I found another study explaining this interesting phenomenon. Listen carefully, because you need to know where you fit in. Sedentary people don't eat less at all. So don't think that if you move less, you'll be eating less. Things don't work that way. In fact, sedentary people can eat as many calories as people who do heavy work. Let me repeat that. If you're completely sedentary, your normal caloric intake may be exactly the same as you were very active. Sedentary individuals can naturally overeat as many as 1,000 calories a day without feeling overfed. That's especially true if they used to be active in the past. But here is one more surprise. Guess who ate the fewest calories? Not the sedentary or semi-sedentary, but those who perform moderately light-duty jobs and move about all day long. Those people spontaneously ate 30% fewer calories than people who didn't move at all. So movement suppresses appetite? This was so against the logic that I decided to see it for myself. I ran 2 experiments. In the first one, I tried short bursts of low-intensity exercise after being chained to a computer for a month. In the second one, I switched to low intensity after a month of heavy exercise. Both versions worked well. So this is what you do to beat hunger when dieting if you are active. If you exercise regularly, consider lowering intensity. This might get your hunger down. Get 60 minutes of low instead of high intensity exercise at least twice a week. And this is what you do to beat hunger when dieting if you are sedentary. The moment you feel hungry, but it's not time for a meal, stop doing what you're doing and start moving about. Keep moving at around 63% of your maximum heart rate. That would be around 110 beats per minute if you are 40 to 50 years old. Keep your heart rate up continuously for about 10 minutes. After that, you might drink a glass of water because you likely get a little bit thirsty. If you're older, aim for slightly lower heart rate, and if you're younger, aim for slightly higher. Here is how you can calculate a target heart rate for your age. Take 220 minus your age. That's maximum heart rate. Now multiply that by 63% or 0.63. Whatever you get is your heart rate for hunger suppression. But what would these 110 beats per minute be movement-wise? Would it be running, jumping, something else? 110 is a light exertion. You won't be panting or sweating. If you do, you're past your target. Slow down. Walking, dancing, slow squats or yoga poses might be ideal. So remember, 110 beats per minute for 10 minutes. Try it. I like this hunger beating method a lot. It is completely non-invasive and extremely beneficial not only to naturally suppress hunger, but also to improve health. Leave a comment and share how it works for you. In the meantime, subscribe not to miss a video and press that bell for notifications. See you next time.